Hello there out hello out there in Streamland. It is 5:30 on the clock, 17:30 for you military folks, and on a Sunday night, so that means we're messing around with Starfinder. Tonight it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be checking out some Unity. A couple of the players now have Unity downloaded. One of them does not, so after we mess around for a little bit, probably about an hour, we will then switch back to Classic for now. Hopefully, I plan on doing it this week, but as soon as the other player is able to get on Unity, then we will be switched over completely. And you will see why here in just a few minutes. So I'm checking the stream, seeing what's showing up. Bear with me, guys. If you want to skip forward, for those of you on YouTube, skip forward about 5 minutes because I'm going to be checking some stuff. I don't know why this is this way. This should say, see. All right, so my sound is good, but my stream is not. Let me check and see what's going on. Unity. No. Fancy grounds. Cancel. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right there. All right, so we're trying, that didn't work, so let me try display capture then for Unity, because the other one, there we go. Hey, I sees it, I sees it. Okay. All right, everything looks good now, so we will close down the stream and talk to my players. Hello, hello. I am going to pull up a second instance for you. Bobby, what we're going to be doing is going to be, since Ron and Roberta, um, got Unity going. We're going to pull that up real quick, mess around with that just for a little while, and then we'll see what's going on. Give me just a second here. All right, so you should be at the main Fantasy Grounds. It says Quick Start Guide, Getting Started, Getting Content, Getting Help. Yes? Let me share the screen with you. Yes. All right. No worries. Take your time. Share screen. Boom. All right, Ron, do you see the screen that I'm sharing? The mostly white one? So is that what you see? So on your screen of fantasygrounds.com. Okay, so close that. So just like, hold on a second, let me see. What the heck? Screens. There we go. This is the screen I want. Go live. All right, so you should see my screen now. So if you see, you should have the old Fantasy Grounds Classic die 20. No, neither one. You said you already downloaded it, correct? All right, so on your home page, so if you look at what the screen I'm sharing, okay, so I'm probably am using the wrong term. If you look at what I'm sharing, you should see on wherever you have your computer programs, desktop, start menu, wherever. There's the old Fantasy Grounds Classic. If you only put it on your wife's computer, then it may not be there. But there's one that looks like that. It says Fantasy Grounds on it with a die 20 in the middle. It's a start icon. That's not going to do anything for you. You should have somewhere in the start menu, there should be, just like Fantasy Grounds Classic, there should be a little icon for Fantasy Grounds Unity. When you downloaded it, it would default to your desktop. If you're able to see my screen, these two are okay. So check it again because it says it's live. It's a picture of a city. All right, so see if it'll let you do another stream now. Hey, do you have, so on your computer, does it show, are you able to see my screen sharing in Discord? No, it doesn't. My stream should see Fancy Grounds. All right, so on your computer, when you went down there and woke up your computer, did it have the big white screen that said Fantasy Grounds on it? Okay, so if you go to the middle box, it says Join Cloud Game. Use the little, underneath the word refresh is a little bar that you can drag down. Underneath refresh, drag that down as in alphabetical order, and you'll see Spencer 77 engage. All right, so getting back to Ron. Did you find where the icon was to start Fantasy Grounds Unity? Okay. Um, so okay. So the at fantasygrounds.com or the old Fantasy Grounds? Okay. So what the hell is that? Delete. Delete. All right. So the only way I know to do is to have it try again, and you shouldn't need to download it because you've already done it. So if we go to fantasygrounds.com, on the right, yes, and then click on Fantasy Grounds Unity, and if you go all the way down to the bottom of that page, on the left, hold on a second. Yes, yes, and it should already see it on your computer. Okay, perfect. Yes. Yes, that's what I was talking about, but you don't need it anymore because you're in. You should have Fantasy Grounds up now at some point. Yeah, you're still live, Bobby. So at some point it should put it on your desktop. So one of the first things that happens is it puts it on your desktop. All right, so right now, you guys, you're seeing the Starfinder. You see that Svenora69 has connected. Awesome. She has a character there. PC. We make sure, yes, they are unlocked. Correct. Just click enter. Okay. So going forward, that's how you open it, just like you did with the old one. Just click on that. So stream, this is how you join it. You find the game. You, you don't know if it has the stuff. Are you sure it's 100 gig? Because I didn't, the other one didn't look anything close to that. So this is what you see when you log in. So I'm joining my own game, which is something if you were not aware you can do. It's very helpful, I found, as a GM. Funyuns. All right, so stream, just like with regular Fantasy Ground, you have the same campaign setup. You just want to make sure you click Don't Show on Load. For right now, no. So Bobby's laptop is quote unquote temporarily not working. So, and then you would pick your character. In this particular case, well, I'll go ahead and pick the character real quick. Boom. So yes, if you want to have access to all of the possible spells and equipment and stuff, then I would suggest you get the armory and the character's operations manual. Bobby, please mute your mic. Yes, if you want to, you can do the Dead Sons Part 4, but players' resources. But right now, uh, I don't even know what's in there, so I wouldn't worry about it right now. If you ever find an item or something that is in that book, it'll say, and you click it, it'll say, do you want to open the module? And you can just do it then. So for now, I wouldn't worry about it. So anyway, what I was saying is the plan for tonight is to show you guys Unity, so you can get an idea of what it is and what the difference is, and then hopefully once he's able to get a working keyboard that he can just plug into his laptop and stuff, um, and is able to download it, um, hopefully in the next week or two, in theory. Or he said he's trying to download it now. Um, we can then switch over full time to this. I apologize for the hassle you guys have had. Um, I did not have any of these hassles, and I haven't heard a lot of complaints. Normally I would, so I'm sorry that this is such a pain in the ass. The whole point was to have more fun and make it more exciting, and I'm sorry that it's been frustrating for you guys. All right, so this is going. I stream, so now I'm going to go away from this one, and I'm going to bring up. This is my Dungeon Master one, so we'll bring up the combat tracker. We're going to throw a couple NPCs in this bad boy. Yes, but they are looking at October to do the full release. So it is like, and compared to what it was when it first came out, is much, much better. Majority, I'm now in 2 games as a player, and it's been working just fine. We haven't seen any real bugs with it. I don't understand the question. Oh yes. All right, now I was showing you guys my screen, so you could get an idea of where to go and what to do. So there you go. I can kill my screen. There we go. And there's my camera for what it's worth. I'm sorry, create less of a live. Again, I'm sorry, I did not. Oh, lag. Um, in theory, for the players, it should be a lot faster. Things should load faster. Images should load faster. Things like that. The way it's built. Um, I honestly don't know what it's going to affect for me because, like I said, you guys aren't pulling from my computer anymore, aren't accessing. My camera seems to be working well, and I've got 2 instances of it up right now. I have a player version and a DM version. So it seems to be less of a lag on my computer, yes, because I'm actually accessing the Fancy Grounds server. All right, here we go. We'll throw in a couple diathos. Think. I may not have it turned on. Give me just a second. Classic, yeah. Like I said, we're going to do a quick 2 or 3 rounds of combat, so you guys can just get an idea of what's happening and the difference. If you want to, Bobby, you're welcome to pull up twitch.tv/Spencer77. I'm streaming it right now, so you can see what they see and hear. Well, you can see what I see actually, and maybe hear the die roll. Woohoo! Okay, so now I had to try to remember what the hell I just showed you. So, yes, join campaign, and then so in the middle box over to the right, there's a word says refresh. Underneath that is the drag bar. Go all the way down to Spencer 77. It's in alphabetical order, and then on the right side it'll say engage. There's only one Spencer 77 anyway. Click it and then hit start. Yay, it worked. All right, I was looking for the dice tower. There it is. Okay. All right, so you should see the dice tower now. I have not gone through all the options and settings and stuff to fix it the way I want. So there might be some minor differences to what you're used to seeing, but your character sheet should be exactly the way it was over there. Don't forget to change the color of your dice if you would like to. Actually, you've already done it, Jarrell, so good. Give it a second. It'll load. Yes. Yeah, so I did Serena's is different, and um, I don't remember if the other ones is different or not. Yeah, Nosey's is the same, but Serena's is different. Serena's is actually from the game Vampire the Masquerade. All right, I'm going to close down the other one I have right now. Maybe. All right, so which one is this? All right, so that's mine. So I want this one. Yes. All right, so just like stream, just like normal, you would just click exit, right click anywhere and to leave it. And I'm going to exit the game, return to launcher, exit game. Maybe. There we go. All right, guys, so I see Serena, no see Israel. Okay, so let me throw you on a map. Alien Archive. Sorry, so the map I'm looking for is in the first Dead Suns. Is it not here? Huh, okay, interesting. All right, then hold on. Data. Yeah, that's just a Oh, those tokens, images, drift. So you can search through. It's a nice thing about this. Here it is. That's what I wanted. I love that. That's cool. I don't have to open up the module stream. There's the GM map. So this is the one I want. Okay, why isn't it letting me open it though? Close, zoom out, reset. All right, I'm just trying to find the map. I found it, but the way I found it didn't work. So give me just a second. Sorry, guys. All right, so I guess it doesn't work. Stream. Sorry. Yeah, I can understand how annoying that is. Dead one. In their defense, not a lot of people use more than one character. So, oh hey, hey Ngorgio, how are you? Yeah, right now I had everybody else off. I'm going to turn them on now. There was a lot of swearing and frustration. So let me turn the others on just a second. Ngorgio, what we're doing is we're messing around in Unity. Um, we're going to be switching to Unity. I had hoped to do it this week, but one of my players wasn't able to get it on there. So we're going to be switching in the next week or two. All right, guys. So I'm turning you on. So hello, can you hear me now? All right, let me jump over Discord. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. So I'm turning you guys on. So um, anything you say can and will be used against you on the stream. We have Engorgio back watching. I was just explaining to Engorgio that we're switching over to Unity, so we're just messing around for a little bit, and then we're going to be going back to Classic to finish up the story. But we're just going to do a quick little encounter so you guys can get an idea of what all
Bobby
Unity
going to
has
be
to
able
offer.
to play?
Not for this first part, no.
I'm trying to figure out how to which one of these
children.
So I pulled it up and I searched it and it came up. It says Fantasy Ground Beta Unity now for sale. Is that the one I?
So what you want to do is you want to go to fantasygrounds.com.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
And then I sent you a picture on the on your phone, but on the very top right corner it says downloads, and one of them says Unity. So let me know when you get to that point.
And just my luck, the period key is one of the keys that's not working.
All right, so you can search, ask the Google for Fantasy Grounds, and it should be one of the choices you can pick there. All right, guys, so this is the map for. I'm going to pull up the map from the Drift Rock. You guys should remember that one. I know it's been almost a year.
Really? Has it been that long?
Okay. I want to.
All right,
I
so
want to download the free.
right at the bottom.
Download.
yeah, so once you find it, go all the way down to the bottom on the left. It says demo, and whichever.
That's the one. Okay. Hold on. Let me.
All right, so no see you're on there.
Yep.
I think I did the wrong one. Hold on a second.
Okay.
All right, Ron, do you want me to put all both of them on there, or do you want to just do Serena and Zerail? What do you want to do?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not,
On the map.
Talking about if you wanted to run both for this test.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's up to you. Whatever,
All right, there we go.
do, I'll do.
So there's the two. All right, so you should see the map ahead of you, and it is only exposed to some extent, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, unlike before, I did nothing except put you on the map.
Please.
So you once you click your character now, Ron, you're going to be here dealing with two characters, so you're going to have to make sure that you're clicking on whatever one you're using.
Okay.
They just made the lock tokens. I just have to figure this out. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it looks like they haven't brought it over to Starfinder yet, but they did bring it over to D&D. So I assume very quickly they will do that for Starfinder 2. So where you can lock the tokens, and then just like before, it shows you how far you move and stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go
I
ahead
have a
and
question, Sven.
roll for initiative.
Do
What's up, Bobby?
do I need? It says to use Fantasy Grounds Unity, you must. So I guess I need to create an account.
No, it's the same one that you used for Classic.
Okay, then I wasn't using a password or anything for it.
You were. You just may not remember what it is.
Oh, with that crap today.
I
I feel
wasn't
for you, bud.
I wasn't putting anything in. So hold on.
Right. You only have to
I
do it
might
once.
not.
And then you
Okay,
never have to do it
hold on.
again unless you're downloading stuff or buying stuff or you're a DM.
Okay,
So
I know. Here, let's do this.
all right, so we have our initiative. So we'll go ahead and start with. Did you guys hear the dice roll?
Yes, I was super excited.
Like
Bouncing
I
around
said,
a little box.
I know, simple things, small things.
yeah, like I said, I don't know if anybody else cares, but I love hearing the dice roll. That is probably my favorite thing about Unity. Yeah, the other stuff is cool, but being able to hear the dice is so cool to me. I love it.
On the,
Okay, let me see.
wow. That was a big difference. Isn't it?
It is.
It's
All
never
right.
been that low.
So, starting with Zerail, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Wait a minute. Should it say live on the Twitch stream that you're on? Okay, there it is. Sorry.
Oh,
Don't forget to open Combat Tracker if you guys haven't already.
let's try.
Inventory. All right, let's see.
How did I wind up first?
Okay. You rolled because Nosy and
That
Serena
is
rolled
a
8.
waste of a 20. That is a waste of a 20, man. All I'm saying.
Shouldn't have been a 20
You got
because
a
you only got a
minus,
16.
you got a -4 on it. How'd you get a -4?
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see what's going on.
Why do I have -4?
It's
I
because
mean,
you're.
because I'm encumbered? What? How am I
You're
encumbered?
From the last fight, you know.
Hold on, give me a minute. I'm getting there. Where is your stuff?
Put down
Holy
all that
shit.
china and dishes you keep carrying around, you know.
The bulk. What? Total
Leave
bulk.
some of that stuff at home, you know.
Total bulk, unencumbered, encumbered.
That's what you got the servants for.
Oh.
If I have to use the screen, man, it's gonna really.
bulk. Open.
Yeah.
Bulk.
How did I wind up encumbered?
So let's just.
Dude, what the heck
There
did
we
I
go.
just...
Okay, so now you're not encumbered anymore.
Okay.
All right, so anyway, go ahead and move yourself.
Move my... Okay. Ooh.
So for those of you who can't see her,
Why is there a thing up here?
she can see the bad guy. Ron, with his two characters, cannot. And again, I'm doing nothing.
That is awesome right there. Less work for the DM? Hell yeah.
So now stream, you can see what she sees. So as I click over onto her tokens, you can now see what she does. So she sees the bad guy.
Makes sense.
All right, so you moved 20 feet. Are you going to move the rest of your movement?
Oh yeah, hang on.
No, see, hold on, wait for your turn, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So like I said, right now the tokens aren't locked. So you're just going to have to move. Now you can also use the arrow keys now. So if you want to instead use the arrow key to move 5 feet at a time, that might be easier. All right, Ngojio, thanks for stopping by.
Dude,
I will definitely upload it
I am
to
taking garbage
YouTube,
in here. I
so
don't know
check it
where they're
out.
coming from.
Like I said, you can just fast forward to the part where we pick up the storyline if you want. All we're doing is just messing around here in Unity. So thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, man. Okay, so Serena moved up. Zarael moved up, and are you going to shoot? Cast a spell? What do you want to do?
You have to be a lot more talking
Helen
in this thing.
Giorgio, good night. Good night.
Night. Oh my god.
Let me see. What am I gonna do?
Like I said, this is just for fun. We're just messing around, taking a couple rounds. So you don't have to spend a lot of time. Just whatever you think you would normally do. Knock it out.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him. Shoot him. That is so freaking cool.
All right, so that is a miss.
That's all right. I love the sound of the
You.
dice.
Not well.
All right.
All right, so Nosi, it is your turn.
Hey, Sven, do I need to enter a license key?
No, for
Well-
the license key, just hit enter and skip that.
Let's continue.
Finish. I got it. I had to go and create a new account so I could type the name and password
Yeah, with the
that I could
lack
actually
of
type on
keyboards.
the keyboard.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, but I got it.
So there's no arrows to show me that it's lined up or anything. Oh, there are. Oh, something.
Yeah, once you if you put your cursor over yourself, you'll be able to
Yeah.
see the line.
But it's not going to stay there other than that. Correct.
I don't remember. I think if you click yourself, it stays there. I don't remember.
Click myself. I do that by myself.
But one thing you can notice, so like Zarael, you notice the passageway heading south. It's grayed out. You can still see it, so you know it exists. But if there's somebody there, you cannot see them.
Uh-huh.
So like when I put Serena there, you should not be able to see Serena.
Nope, don't see Serena.
Yep. but you know that the passageway is there.
Gotcha.
All right, so Nosy. You have him targeted. There we go. Oof.
That was on the side of the box, man. It was
Yep.
right up against the box. It was a 19, for Christ's sake. It's a 19.
It was. I saw it. Yep. All right, so that was a miss. So that leads us to Serena. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but Moran, as you select Serena and Nosy, the name
Yeah.
underneath the portrait gets a little bit bolder. So Serena is bold. If you click Nosy,
Yep.
you'll see. I didn't notice that before until just now when you
Yep.
just did it.
I don't know how much I just went. How far I go, Scott? Is that 40?
It doesn't matter. Just go however you want. If you want to get it right up next to her, you can. Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, so I clicked Nosy's
Okay.
token, and so I see her line of fire the whole time. It's annoying, so I unclicked her. I stream, so I open that up, so when he does jump on, he'll be able to do it.
And then
Update
operative thing.
progress 7 of 21.
I didn't do my operative thing, but whatever.
All right. So but you see here there, it's everything is the same. There's no real difference as far as how you use your powers, your weapons, things like that, right? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
you have to do it.
it dies.
Okay.
Boom. So now, well, I'll take you out of combat. Click initiative, clear initiatives. All right, so go ahead and I'm gonna so go ahead and move to the north.
To the north.
I did not know that the bad guys also have line of sight. That's cool. As a DM, it's interesting to see.
Let's move the map around.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Sometimes when I move it, it moves the map, and sometimes it moves the character.
That's another reason you can click the token and just use your arrow keys if you want.
That's what I was doing. What I'm saying. I'm using the arrow keys. I'll click it once on the character, and it moves the map. Click one time on the character, and it moves the character.
I don't know.
See,
All
I
right.
didn't know you could use arrow keys until you told me just now.
And if you use them both, so the up and like click two of them at the same time, not up and down, but up and to the right and up and to the left, it'll move it diagonally.
Nice.
So that's how I do it when I'm playing, just so it's easier to count 5, 10, 15, 20, then because when you pick it up and drag it, it doesn't lock it. It doesn't click by grid. I don't know if I'm making sense, if I'm explaining it well, but
Yeah.
all right, so go ahead and head to the
Yeah.
south, follow Serena.
So if we come across things and we're in a tight tunnel, we have to can have to communicate that.
Correct. Yep, just like in real life. So go ahead and go down to the door and go through the door.
Okay.
Just move your person through the door.
Just move my person through the door.
You can't. Ha ha ha! I tricked you. All right, so go ahead and move, slide back to the square.
That is awesome.
But if you put your cursor over the door, you will see the word says closed.
Uh-huh.
So, Zarel, go ahead and click that. And now it's open.
Nice.
And then I'm going to close it and show you something else. 1 second.
Okay.
All right, so now do the same thing.
Oh, it's locked.
It's locked. So that's, again, it makes it to where if the doors are unlocked and you're like Fievel, wandering around, just opening doors, wandering through, you can do that. But if they're locked, then you have to unlock them. So let me unlock it.
What then if they have a spring-loaded trap on them? I mean, some
Then,
sort of trap.
then it would be like normal. You guys would have to roll a reflex save. So Ron, go ahead and open the door.
With my token or with my
Put your cursor. Yep, there you go. Boom. So now it's open, and as you move your character close to it, you can look out. The same thing will happen with windows. You guys will be able to open and close windows. So now, do you see the monster?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Now
And
I don't.
and now he's
I
gone.
also rotated my freaking.
Ta-da! There he is. See, so
So hey, he went to the right. Because you wouldn't know that until I saw.
exactly. So everybody roll for initiative.
No.
Put her in the slot.
It's so freaking cool.
I've got it downloaded, Sven. I'm on the
Big
good.
white
join
page.
screen. Yeah.
Awesome.
Which
So you want join game, and then in the center is that bar, and on the right side it says refresh. Underneath that is the drag bar that will change the word to go all the way down to where you see Spencer 77. They're in alphabetical order, and then engage, and click that and hit start.
You also have more options on
Right
the
click. Map.
in the chat thing.
What do you mean?
It says you can besides
There we are.
unlocking position, you can also
Start.
copy text to clipboard, reset, add plus or minus values, double value, half value, and display sum.
Actually, that's also in the other one too.
Never
Allow.
mind.
My first.
You just never needed to mess with it before, I guess.
The dice roll
Oh.
within the confines of what I've created the shape of the chat box.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Well, not necessarily. And my one was very small. I just kept going that. Right why I end up on the side of the box.
There you go.
So
Yeah, what I do is I always drag my chat box as wide as a combat tracker, and put my combat tracker on top of the chat.
My mom's not gonna be happy with me.
Why is that?
I used her email address to so I could get. So she's gonna start getting email from Fantasy Grounds and be like, "What the hell is this?"
You shouldn't. I've never received a thing from them unless I buy something. So
You can also change.
I don't know. One of the when I downloaded the original one, I think they gave you the option to receive email. You had to click the box, but I don't
okay.
think I did it this time.
Okay. Yeah, and once, like Ron said, once you get your keyboard, you can change your email if you want to.
I don't worry about it.
All right, so I show you connecting. All right, so go ahead. Let's see. There we go. So Serena, very apropos because you're up front. You're going first.
Okay. What am I doing?
Moving Nosy.
You know.
Me, something I've noticed already, Sven. The
Oh,
maps
man.
look a lot better.
The what?
The maps look
They're clearer.
better.
They're more defined.
Cool. Ta-da, there he is.
Bug. There he is. So am I fighting?
I don't know, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you should have your stuff there on your actions page. You should have your trick attack and your other stuff.
It's taking a minute, but
Completely forgot all that.
Spells.
laptop,
So stream, what
tablet,
I'm doing is I'm adding these to the
PlayStation.
combat tracker. I'm just adding her.
I'm watching y'all on my PlayStation.
All of these codes have been
Yeah, I don't have Twitch on my lap, but I have it on my PlayStation.
So you're watching us,
okay.
watching
Nice.
you.
When Joe was getting into it, I put it on my PlayStation so me and the kids could watch his videos. But he didn't
Right.
do very many, so
No, I didn't. By the way, Ron, while I'm thinking about it, you have a new thing on the very bottom of your actions page called light blindness.
Okay.
I haven't really ever enforced it, but you are a drow, you are a dark elf who lives in caves. So if you're ever out in the light, initially when you first step outside, you are blinded
Okay.
and dazzled, and then in the and
Wow.
then after the first round, you're no longer
okay.
blinded, you're just dazzled. But you stay dazzled anytime you're out in the bright light.
Am
Anytime.
I?
Yes.
Like
I
all that jungle stuff we did. I'm all bedazzled.
You would have been dazzled, yes, which is basically like a -2 to attack and stuff.
why didn't it let me?
Because you have very sensitive eyes. The light is like, eh. All right,
I
so
have
Bobby, give
very
it a second.
fashionable sunglasses. So I think that negates it. The sexy
Yeah,
sunglasses negate it.
I don't think.
So yes, we can work around it as needed, um, with different like your visor screen, for example, in your armor might be sensitive to the sun, block the UV rays or something.
Right.
Okay.
But it's there now. It's in your thing, so we can, if it ever comes up, you'll have it. Female.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm in.
So yeah, so like this, you can see her visor is
Yep.
pretty blocks the sun.
Yep.
Ooh,
Anyway, all right. So you moved up, you attacked. 18 is a miss. Whoosh. So now it is its turn. So something I just learned here a minute ago, as the DM, each monster has its own line of sight as well, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So it hit. I forgot your damage resistance. We're just messing around, so if you want to, you can go into your actions and click on your damage resistance to take back 7 points of that. Otherwise, don't worry about it. No, see, it's your turn. So stream, so now you can see it's highlighted, but it's not actually clicked. So I can't really see what she sees. But if I click her, it then opens up and I can see what she sees.
So I can't shoot because I can't see.
1, 2, 3,
That's the
4,
word
5,
operative
6.
moved past Serena in order to see.
So
So-
you've moved 30 feet. So
Right.
you could move again as your action to move past her if you wanted, yes. But you see her fighting something, right?
Right.
But you just don't know what it is. And no, you wouldn't be able to shoot past her.
So I will take it. I will go past it then.
And that's the other cool thing about using the arrow keys is you don't have to worry about the token stack. But
Yeah.
as you move by, he gets a little bitey action on you.
Oh, a little bitey.
Just a little nibbly. Oof. Max damage. A little big nibbly. All right, so you moved as your action. So now it is Zerael.
Alrighty.
So you saw them run off to the left. All right, and just for
That's
fun
as
there,
far as I
stream,
can move.
I'm gonna throw another like a little goblin, just a little dude in there. If I can
It
type.
won't let you move any further, or you're stopping.
My speed is 30.
So same thing. If you want to, you can use your action to move. You see her fighting. Just not sure what it is that she's fighting.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay put.
In this particular case, because we're not communicating.
He's a 1.
Usually we'd be communicating. You already know what it is.
We'll throw a hobgoblin trooper in there, and we're gonna put him down here, and he's gonna come creeping around the corner on this turn. All right, so I don't have the reroll initiative up this time. I don't think. So is it back to you, Serena? All right, 5, we see you. Okay, good. Let me throw you in the action. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Doing. Go ahead and take care of 5-0.
Yes.
All right, so 5, go ahead and move. Yeah, hold on just a second, guys. 5, go ahead and move to the
Yep.
north up through the little passage there. Again, once you click your character, you can use the arrow keys if you want, as I find it easier.
I cannot see the map.
Yeah, let me share it with you. There you go.
All right, so this way.
Yep. So you notice the room you just left. Again, you can see the outline of it, but you can only physically see part of it. You understand what I'm saying? So if people or creatures were in that move into where you could see before, you wouldn't know unless they actually came into your line of sight. So go ahead and go back down to the door.
The store?
Correct. And you notice that you can't go through it.
It's closed.
Yep, it says close. I can lock it. So now you see the little lock on it. But now that the lock is gone, go ahead and put your cursor over it and click it. And that opens it.
Now
And
I can go through it.
And you can see through it. So like I said, the same thing will happen with windows. You guys, if the windows are closed, you can open the windows, and then you would be able to see through them. All right, so getting back to Serena.
Yeah, you can do trick attack.
All right, trick track. So 5, you hear some noises from as you're facing south. It's to your left. All right, so you succeeded. You already put the effect on him. So now you can just roll your attack. That hits, so add your damage. All right, so that slams into it. Are you moving or anything else? I think I may have lost him again. Hello, hello.
Can hear you.
Hello?
Okay.
What happened to you?
All right, Ron, we cannot hear you if you're talking.
His camera went dark too.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to presume we didn't move. Is now
It's in the darkness.
the bad guy's turn.
In the darkness.
All right, so the wormy is going to try to bite her again. And it hits. Now, can you guys hear my roll dice rolling, by the
Nope.
way?
Mm-mm.
All right,
Nope.
I was just curious. Chink, chink. All right, just like before, you can just click control. Everything else, I said, everything is the same as far as mechanically how you work it. So a laser bolt blast comes flying past your head, Zarel, from behind you.
Oh, from behind me. Ugh.
Five-0. So you give me a perception roll. Don't forget to change your dice if you color if you care.
I'll do
Perceptions,
that later.
perceptions on their front page or in your skills page.
Yep. Yep. You just want me to roll it in the chat, or?
Yeah, just roll it in the chat for now.
Cool.
All right, so you see a laser bolt go from your right to the left ahead of you. So go ahead and you can move. But like I said, no, I can't lock the tokens, so. All right, so we can see you talking. I mean typing in the chat, Ron, but we cannot hear you or see you on Discord. All right, Five, so you moved up. What else would you like to do? You see the guy to your right, and you see Serena in combat with something, but you can't see what it is.
Going to shoot the guy to my right. Oh, where's that's actions.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back.
I'm gonna use my coiled rifle. Do I need to target him?
Yes, sir. Or drag the die onto his face, on the map.
So, like this.
All right, that is a hit. Same thing with the damage. Either drag it to him or target him.
I like the.
All right, and so Nosi cannot see what's going on. He can hear the sound. You can see Fievel. You see Fievel shooting something down the hall, but you're not sure what he's shooting.
You telling that to me?
Yes. And he killed
Yes,
it.
What
I
is he
like.
shooting?
He killed it anyway.
What's he shooting at? There's nothing there to shoot. Oh, he's shooting the other way, you're saying?
Yes, he shot away from Zerael.
Okay. He's not shooting Zerael. Okay, got it.
All right, Nosy, it's now your turn.
Let's see, here we go.
So Five, you take a shot and a blast knocks him down. I said I'm not going big into the role play action of the combat and all that stuff right now. We're just messing around so you guys can get an idea of what's going on.
Okay. I'm gonna do fear spell.
Ooh, very cool. All right, so see, you have him targeted, so go ahead and roll. There should be a save button there. Sadly, he succeeded with us. Do you
Now, if I
see?
had done that, it says here I have shaken, frightened, and panicked. What does that mean? Under my under that
I don't know.
spell,
I'll look.
important right
It's
now.
fear.
Yes, fear. First level, level 1 fear.
Okay, so it says so it depends on what level you cast it at. So first level is affects one living creature of CR4 or lower, and they're frightened. At second level, it is CR4 lower per. Oh, you can do it on multiple creatures, and they're frightened. Third level, become panicked, and fourth level, they become panicked. So I'm not sure why it says shaken, but I'm sure part of that somewhere has to do with being shaken. Maybe if they've
But I mean, just out of curiosity, on these particular spells, I'm only using a level 1, so all that wouldn't make a difference anyway, right? It would just be the frightened one.
correct.
Okay, and then you said the CR something or other. That's the creature's something.
The level. So third level affects all living creatures of CR8 or lower. First and second is CR4 or lower. So for example, this thing you're fighting is a CR5. What
So it wouldn't have any effect on it,
correct?
and I wouldn't.
And in a
And I
real
would.
situation, I will let you roll a mysticism check to see if you know how powerful it is.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, here it is. A target that succeeds its will saving throw against this spell is shaken for 1 round. So that's what that's for. So even if they succeed, they would be shaken. So that's pretty cool. So if you ever want to
Okay. Cool.
boost it up again, you can cast
Right.
it at a lower level, but you can never upcast it. All right. So,
Okay.
are you moving, Nosy?
No.
So go
Okay.
ahead and throw shaken on it. We'll just pretend it
Okay.
worked. I mean, it made it save, but you can still, it would still be shaken.
Okay.
I will not be shaken.
Okay. I did that.
All right, and then Zarel. So actually, Nosy, I'm going to move you up because you're in the wall.
Okay.
They just because. So we learned
It's a
about
little
this last
awkward.
night in the game I was playing. Sometimes like this,
Yeah.
they do it for flavor so you can see what the wall would look like, the cavern. But it's still so the line of sight isn't the edge of the map. So in other words, you can see more than you could actually move.
Okay.
In this particular case, where the cavern is. All right, so
Okay.
Zerael, you moved around. It had not taken its reaction, so it gets a little bitey on you. But it missed.
Okay, but did I hit?
You did hit. Yes.
Okay. Where's my damage? Ho, ho, ho.
All right, so you moved and attacked. Next round. Serena.
Okay. Into a trick attack. Action.
That was cool looking.
Is that a matter if it hit or miss?
A 30 is enough. Yep. All right, so when you're doing your trick attack, you want to give me a second. I'm looking at it. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah. I forgot to push the damage one. The damage, attack
all right,
damage.
the first thing you want to do is roll the trick attack first. The attack button.
Okay.
Then, if you
Right.
succeed, you then do flat-footed or off target.
Okay.
Then you roll your
All
attack,
right.
and if you hit, then you do your damage. Yep.
So what? So pressing that button right there, that doesn't do anything.
That means your next damage you're going to roll is going to have the trick attack damage added to it. So go ahead and roll your damage again. See, this time you rolled all the dice.
But I didn't have to press the one that person there in the third row. I didn't press that. Just by pressing flat-footed or off target would automatically activate it.
No,
Correct?
you have to do both.
No.
So what you do is you roll your trick attack first to see if you succeed. If you do, you then click the little
I do
dude,
it.
either flat-footed or off target.
Right.
Then roll your attack to
And
see
then
if you hit. If you hit, before you roll your damage, you click the little dude to add your trick attack damage.
oh,
All right, so that kills it.
nice.
All right, and Serena, I also have, I don't remember if we talked about it last week. They're your sidereal influence. If you open that up, go ahead and pick which one you want to be attuned to, and click it. Stealth or diplomacy.
Okay. It's not in my effects part.
It's in your actions page.
Okay, so what about it again?
Sidereal influence. Click the magnifying glass,
Right.
and then pick one of those two and click it.
Okay.
All right, so you're now more stealthy. So now go to your skills page.
Okay.
And click your stealth. See, it automatically rolls the 6-header and adds it to it. And that stays on until you start combat. And what you can do is click on the winged foot in the combat tracker.
Okay.
You see
Let's
next
turn
to
on.
where it says sidereal influence, the tiny little word green that says on. Click that. And then
Okay.
click it one more time. It says skip right now.
Yeah.
Off.
It's
So
off.
you can just leave that there. You don't even have to, and then once you close the winged foot again, you'll see it's gone.
Right.
So you can just leave that there if you want. You can actually add diplomacy on there too, and then just turn them on and turn them off as you want to, if you want. Instead of having to open up
Okay.
your actions page click it every time you add it.
Okay.
All right, so Fievel, go ahead and give me a stealth roll. I'll go ahead and drop you out of combat. Clear all initiatives. Bobby? Oh, there he is. Cool. All right, 18. Very nice. All right, so that was pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. Let's go ahead and go up through the door to the north. That's in this room. So you notice Zarel had to open the door, and now she moved into the, and then close the door behind her. Now nobody can see her, and she can't see anybody else. So go ahead and open the door and move up. So now there's a double door, but it operates the same way as a single door. It has a closed on it, and when you click it,
So if the
it
door
opens it.
automatically closes behind each person.
No, but as DM, I can close it if I want to, or open it,
Okay.
or the person too. If you close it behind you, you can just click the button and close it.
Right. The Serena went to go through it, but it was closed. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, because I closed it.
Okay.
So now you can see as you go up, it's a double door. It's now twice as wide when you're looking at it and looking through it and stuff. So that's just an overview, a quick glance at what this is like. And actually, I'm moving Zarel to see. Okay. I was looking to see because their line of sight isn't quite right, and it bugs me because like you can't see the wall up here. If you go up to here, you can't barely even see the wall you're next to. Anyway, so that's Unity. The other things I can do, let's see how much of a hassle it is on this one. Give me just a second. Unlock, there it is. Where is it? So now you guys are in the hangar. Plus FX, 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 rain, FX, rain. So see how it's raining?
Hear the rain.
5-0, if you would go ahead and, let me, here. There we go, moving out with everybody else. So you can, do you see the rain?
That is super cool.
And then it turns to snow.
No way.
And then it just becomes really foggy with smoke. Starts snowing again, but then it gets really bad. Turns into a blizzard. Ron, you still with us?
Uh-huh. Yep. You hear me, right?
And if you guys were underwater,
Oh, cool.
or if there was an ocean or a river or something, I can throw that on there. And there's even, so this one's a little harder to see, but this is like, it has little rivulets. Shit, where'd it go? And night vision.
Cool.
Is that like night vision?
Yep, night
Gives you a
vision.
bed, yep.
And I can change the map to grayscale. I can change it to
Desert.
sepia, whatever it is.
Sepia.
Yeah, desert. That's desert color.
And even a parchment one, which makes it more so if I have like handouts I want to give you stuff for drawings and things. Anyway, so those are all things I can do on the spot, as is obviously. Um, all right, so since you're all here, let me go ahead and give you guys a rest. Menu, initiative, menu, overnight rest. All right, so I gave everybody an overnight. Gave you all an overnight rest. What the hell? What am I doing? Dead Sons. All right, there's stream. So we are going to go ahead and do pick up where we left off. Actually, since we're all ready to go. I didn't think we would be ready, so I'm not quite as. This is the House of Renewal. I'm not quite as ready as I would like to be, but close. We are close enough to being ready. So let me go ahead. All right, guys. So I've got the map. Let me share it with you. The mapping is a little bit different because the maps are usually bigger than what you. So, for example, the map you were just on, if you walked all the way to the edge, you could keep going past the edge of the map um, in all four directions.
Okay.
So when I share it with you guys, I will try my best to share them to where it's at least once, most of it is where it should be. And then you can then screw with it as you want. All right, so right now it's a little big just because, let me throw you guys on the map.
Closing out the drift rock.
Yes, you can, I'm sorry, you can close out the drift rock. Any questions before we get rolling? Oh, wrong
Pun
way.
intended.
I gotta keep, yeah, I gotta, so.
Not at this moment.
Stream, you gotta pull it from the combat tracker, don't forget. I don't know why I'm doing it one at a time. If you click it from the green, it drags them over.
Where are we? Oh, this is the footsteps of that
All
building.
right, so yes, you should be on the map. Five-O, did you lose the map?
No. Hold on. Let me.
You should be on steps outside.
I think I closed it.
All right, so let me share it with you again.
Hold on. I got it.
There we go. Cool. All right, so this is the House of Renewal, where you guys were. And if you remember, you had stepped into the front, so go ahead and 5-0, I believe it was you. Go ahead and move up, and you can. Well, somebody opened the door. So remember,
5-0.
guys, you have full access to these maps, and unless I lock the doors and things, you can screw with stuff. So try not to. So go ahead and move in because you guys were in this front room. And Zarellan knows he can join them. So one one thing that does not transfer over automatically. We've already wasted a lot of time tonight. Well, I wouldn't say wasted, but used up a lot of our time already. But the first, what I'll do next week to start off with is I'll have the old one open. Or if you guys remember off the top of your head, if you had any notes that you want to access, let me know and I will transfer them over for you. So for example, if you open up the notes right now, you'll see there's 4 of them in there. 2 of them are for Roberta. 1 is the summoned creature list for Ron, Nosy, and then Fievel. You have your feat choices. These are public right now for everybody. So Roberta, if you want yours not to be public, which what I mean by public is anybody can read them, you just need to make a new
Who's
note.
the public though? Is it just us or is it everybody in the world?
No, it's just the players.
Okay.
But if you want it private, because before nobody else could read them. If you make a note, even unless you make it public, nobody can read it.
Now they're all assumed public unless you make them public.
Right, they're all private unless you make them public, correct. All right, and Roberta, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I just wondered because Zarael's still alone outside in the dark.
Israel's still alone outside because I'm trying to multitask right now.
Okay, sorry.
Because
So with the
I want
notes,
free children. That's all I'm saying.
if you, like I said, if you don't want everybody to read what your notes are, make a new note. You can then copy and paste the stuff from the old note, and you can actually delete the stuff too. Let me know, and I'll delete it. Because I don't know if you can manipulate what's in these, because I made them. And so my other point is, if there's notes that you remember writing that you want to have access to, let me know, and I will copy and paste into this format. Shift. Okay.
So
All right.
weren't you making logs and stuff like that of what was going on in the last one or not?
So before we had a calendar, and that calendar was in Discord as well.
Right.
So if you go to the Starfinder Discord, you'll see. Yeah, I just had a quick little recap of. I had been keeping it up every week, and then I slipped my mind, so I hadn't been. I just combined them all. So you guys were attacked by. So right now I didn't think we were going to be using Unity, so I wasn't as prepared as I would normally be going forward. So the calendar isn't set up yet, but it is set up enough that we can go ahead and keep rolling with this. If any of you are totally opposed to using Unity going forward, PM me, private message me, either in chat or on phone or in Discord or something. Let me know your displeasure. And if it's, like I said, the whole point of this is to make it more fun. I think this is a lot more fun. I think this is a lot cooler. But if I'm wrong and you guys don't like it, then we'll go back to the old way.
So I also noticed the difference in the chat window too when we're rolling our dice. It tells us what the plus and the D20 is. So I think that's pretty cool.
Nice.
What do you mean? It said that all along.
It's in a different format, so I see it better. It's not like in the chat text itself. It's in a separate little box now to the right.
Right.
Okay, so you guys had run across 4 Kish in here. Let me, you had killed 2 of them. So go ahead and give me initiative. And we will pick up
I
with these
keep
last 2.
I keep looking at my TV instead of my computer.
What you should do is hook up your laptop to the TV. Get an HDMI cord.
Yeah, before did have it hooked up to the TV. I think I still got the cord sitting on here on my table.
There you go. All right, so and next week, like I said, I wasn't planning on using Unity this week. So next week will also be, I'm streaming right now, but none of us are on camera. Streaming right now, what I'm streaming is a full screen of what I see in Fantasy Grounds.
Right.
All right, but I'll have it set up again like it did last for the classic. It'll look just like it, but so we'll have cameras next week and the character information on the right like we did before. All right, so Nosy, you're up.
Okay.
You guys have bows and axes.
They do.
Yes. These
Are
are
these guys
tokens.
damaged
These
at all or
are
no?
portraits, images.
Are these brand new foe?
Like I said, there was 4 of them. You guys had killed one and were severely wounded the other. So just to save time, I'm just starting from scratch with these 2. They are not hurt.
Okay.
What I'm looking for is the body, so I
And
can
did you
search
reset all of
these.
our spells?
Yes, I gave everybody a long rest. Again, just to save time, everybody's starting fresh. Your
Okay, got
RP is full, everything is full, ammo is full, everything should be. I don't know about your ammo, but everything else should be full.
Okay.
What? There's nothing.
Uh,
Oh, odds and ends. I want it all.
No, she's gonna shoot this guy right here with.
Wow. Okay, so dead.
Or try the needler. No, we're not. We're gonna use a laser pistol.
All right. I like this aspect
So,
of Unity stream. Um, I just typed in the word dead and it shows me every possible picture, image, portrait, token, everything that has the word dead on it or the label of dead, including dead grass and everything else. Looking for a dead body, but it doesn't look like those
that's
tokens
it for that.
transferred over yet. I'll need to move those in because I have dead body tokens. Let's see if my normal tokens showed up. All right, so you shot and hit. Are you gonna move?
Yep. We'll no, I'll stay right where.
Okay. All right. And the other thing too is right now doesn't look like these were set up that way, but you can also set up like these tables to where they're blocking your line of sight unless you're standing on the table, that type of thing. They didn't do that for this map, but that's something I'll be doing to make sure it's even more cool. All right, so that's no C. Next is number 1. So he's going to. Yeah, they don't have the cool names yet either. I got to add the names so that they have like,
Bunsen
Rusty
burner.
Tiara and
Zipper and down.
yeah. All right, so he's Nosy shot at him, so he's gonna shoot at Nosy. slides back a little bit, pulls back his arrow, whoosh, and it hits. But again, because these are archaic, they actually do less damage. So he does 1 point of damage. Because he rolled a 2. He's doing 1d8 minus 1. So if he rolls a 1, you get healed. Just kidding. Alright, so he also is going to move back and shoot. Following his friend, but this time the arrow slams into the wall, bounces, hits Zerael, but just bounces off the armor. Serena. So, Ron, do you like that token, or do you want me to change it back to what it was? It's not in here right now, so I just had to. I can do it if you want me to.
Yeah, that'd be cool if I could do that.
Okay.
I think that token was the closest to what she looks like. If you took the helmet off, that one that you showed us before, with you know what I'm
Right.
saying, yeah, but that's what she would look like.
Yep. All right. So you moved up.
But anyway, I moved up. Yeah, I'm
Doing your
shooting
trick attack.
attack. I used the attack part.
Yep. 26. Give me just a second. That's really close. I don't. Yes, so that's enough. So go ahead and click flat-footed or the other one, and then roll your attack.
Which okay, can't remember that. It's the wrong one.
Yeah, you
All
roll
right,
roll your normal attack. Come up, 13.
yes. Okay.
All right, so that's a miss. So
If it had been a hit, though, I then pushed the attack button down at the bottom, the trick attack, and then roll the damage.
correct. So I'm going to delete the extra damage. All right. All right, 5-0.
I still don't have the effects here of the photon stuff under effects.
It should be under in your actions, isn't it? Didn't I put it there? Let's see.
There we go.
The effects page.
So
I did not.
You,
sorry, Bob.
you said I could. Oh, hold on. Come wait.
So yeah, I don't have it set up. I thought I did. So
It's not big.
I'll
just keep count of what the round is.
right. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and add those to you. I'll make a note so you'll have them for next week. I just did it for actually Bobby's going to be joining a game on Mondays. A Starfinder game that I play in right now, and he's going to be a Solarian too.
Cool.
He's a level 5. He'll be a level
Cool.
5 Solarian. So I coded all that stuff for him. So it automatically adds the damage or the reflex save, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. So go ahead, 5-0.
No, you said I could just roll the dice on the one I want to shoot at, right?
Correct.
Number 1.
That is a miss. All right, closeness. Photon
Oh my god.
mode : AT. No, it's not attack. It's damage. It is DMG : 1. Yep, 1. Boom. Photon mode is a semicolon. Boom. Drag this to him. Boom. All right, so I put that on you, so you now have photon mode. We'll
Okay.
just keep that'll add the damage automatically,
All right.
and then it's just a matter of remembering 1, 2, or 3.
Yep.
Gotta change the duration to 0, 0. All right, Zerael.
Oh, is there anybody left? Yes, there is. I just need to move my map a little bit. Step this way. Walk this way. Kiss number 1. I'm dying over here.
On.
I'm just gonna keep shooting. I still have my pistol, so I'm just gonna fire away.
Just threw a grenade.
And it is a miss. Dang. Stubbed my toe passing no see.
All right, no, so you go. You're running up.
Yep. Attacked.
All right, and that is a miss. So it is back to 1. You run up, so he drops his bow and slashes at you with his axe. And that is a hit. He has a chance of doing some damage now.
Maybe forget your name.
Hello.
Please go to bed. Everybody's saying hi.
Hello. Good night.
Now go.
Nice. So as Snosi runs up, he dodges out of the way as he's dropping his bow and is able to bring his axe from around, slams into the side, knocking you over a little bit. Second one shoots his arrow at Serena
I'm sorry you
and
hurt your
misses.
foot.
Serena, it's your turn.
Okay. Just doing trick attack. Yeah, soon. We're gonna do trick attack.
Standard off. Icons, dots. Party and vision movement is off. I don't know what this means. We'll see what it means. Title.
Nope.
Fumbles are off, yes. Auto stabilization rolls. I'm just going to turn those off. Roll initiative each round is on, baby. Alright, so we'll close it. Alright, so Serena did her trick attack, succeeded, but missed with the weapon. Let me see if it would have hit with cover. Flat-footed. Damn it. So yes, it's still a miss. All right, so Five, back to you. So your friends have run up and gone hand to hand with these guys. Yeah, stream. So what I did is I switched it to where it rolls initiative every turn, re-rolls it for everybody. I much prefer that, so do my players. All right, so you gotta pick a square there. Okay.
Standard.
So that's a table.
There you go. Turn your token. He's small. Would he be allowed to jump up on the table or no?
Yes. Well, it would require an acrobatics roll. So it's sort of like doing parkour, jumping up on a table and running across it. The first one is like a coffee table, so I'm not worried about that one. But this one, they're both pretty much like coffee tables, so he can just stand on a table. If it was a desk or something bigger, like a dinner table, I would worry about it. But these are really low. All right, so Bobby, we cannot hear you if you're talking.
Sorry.
So, by the way, everybody, if you want to look down your actions pages, if you have any racial abilities or anything that should be in the combat tracker, you can go ahead and add them if you want, like Serena's drow immunity to sleep and stuff like that. Things that you would know, even you used to seeing in the combat tracker. If you want to add them, you can. If you don't worry about it. I'll do it later in the week.
I'm going to.
Yes, Serena has like 9, so
I missed again, didn't I?
No, that is a hit.
Oh, okay. So,
All right, so you run up, scamper across the table, hop down, and jump up onto this one, the sliding stop, on top of the table, and then slam into this guy with your bone scepter. And you see a little cold frost melts quickly where you hit him. All right, Zarel. So I did change it back to where the it'll now re-roll initiative every round. So as soon as Zarel's done, who knows who'll be next.
All right, let's see if I can get a better shot now past Nosy. That flew all the way across my page. Hang on, let me try it again.
what did you?
Miss. It's too funny.
All right, so you run up, and as you're moving up, Five goes zipping past you and sort of throws you off balance for a second, and your shot goes over his head.
Damn it!
I see what you're saying. If you throw it onto your screen, it bounces around your screen.
All right, so for some reason it did not like your initiatives, guys. I don't know what the hell just happened. So, Nosy, Serena, and Five will go ahead and give me initiative.
oh, okay. Hold on. Is it going to? Did it roll it?
Yeah, if you roll outside the little dice box, then it bounces around your screen.
Did it? Or didn't take mine? Okay.
Yeah. And unlike before, it actually puts it back where it was. So it's nice.
Yep.
If you ever did that in Classic, it stays wherever you leave it.
Yep.
So there's good and bad to that. All right, so top of the round, number 1 is there. Got a couple people, so we'll see who he's going to hit. Actually, he's still going to be, yeah, you both hit him, so he's upset with both of you. Oh, it is no C. All right, so he's going for no C with the axe this time. And he hits again, so taking away the minus. All right, so it slams into you again this time. Number 2's got Serena in his face. Slams down, ooh, and crits with his, he actually might do some damage now. So you have damage reduction of 7. Because he's archaic, he has 5, so he's doing minus 12 damage. But with the crit, he might actually do some damage. Let's see. Oof, max damage. So he did 26. Alright, that should not be it should say. Oh, okay, he had a plus 29. 29 plus 18. Okay, yeah. So it would have been, yeah. So even with the minus 12, it still does 26 damage. Because it would have been plus 18 instead. It was only plus 6. All right, so he's going to enjoy it while it lasts, because that's probably the only time he can ever do damage to you. All right, 5. Serena, you're on deck.
Yep.
All right, that's another hit. Dirty 20. All right, so you slam into him for 18 damage. Again, this big frost hits, sort of like a freezer burn. As you slam into him, the blood congeals, freezes. Serena. Why am I 30? So let's go with 20. I'm setting a timer to remind me when we're close
Does
to
that
the
work?
end.
Would trick attack work?
Yes, that is. You need 24. So for trick attack for operatives, it's the difficulty check is 20 plus a CR. Their CR is 4 challenge rating, so she needs a 24 or higher. She got a 25. All right, so that is a hit. Oh, no, that is a miss. 13. Sorry. That's exactly what you rolled last time.
Possibly.
All right, Nosy, you're up. You can hear
It's gonna be-
Zarel breathing heavily behind you. As an he's liking those 13s. Are you gonna move?
No,
All right, Zarel.
I take one
Oh,
step to the
see if I
side.
can miss again. Here we go.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I actually hit.
You did.
Woohoo!
Now that Nosy's not blocking you.
How the heck did that happen? I love these dice.
That actually wasn't the damage though. What happened? I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, there we go. It just took a minute. All right.
Yeah, it's like it did roll.
Bam. So you slam your laser pistol again. This time it hits.
Yep.
As Fievel slams into it, Nosy tries to hit him. He's ducking and weaving and off, and you smack him in the chest with the laser shot. Top of next round. Let's see if it does the initiative correctly. It did not. Ooh, it did not like that at all. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. Go ahead and give me initiatives for anybody except Zarel. Everybody else give me initiative, please. Off.
Oh.
That's weird because it works on the Dungeons and Dragons side, so that makes me sad. But I'll get over it. All right, so you rolled
It's just temporary.
5. All right, so that means Nosy once again back in the saddle.
Okay.
A little English on the dice there. Very cool. There's a hit this time. Slam into it, and that is enough to take him out. So what do we see? How do you kill him? Using your bone
Just
blade.
bone blade in the in her arm, stabbing and then
Okay.
while he's being distracted by trying to get Fievel under the armpit.
Oh, nice. Okay, so he drops in a heap, and Serena. She's a little staggered from the last round when he slammed into you with his axe. Sadly, your trick attack did not work this time.
Oh, sad.
But you still hit. All right, so you've got your solo weapon, the big black blue blade that now has his blood. So it's a bloody black blue blade.
Sizzling. Zzz.
Fievel, your go.
So I'm going to move to right here. And then I'm going to...
Oof, that is a fumble. I do not have the fumble tables on this, sadly. So you don't have to worry about the fumble right now. Hopefully by next week, I'll figure out how to get these on there. All right, so he's got 2 of them there, but he's feeling good about his last hit against Serena, so he's going to try again. All right, but Fievel running up was just enough to throw him off, and he's Serena blocks his attack. Zarel.
I don't know if I should be firing between the two of those, but I'll give it a shot.
So go ahead and click the P-Cov button, please, and then roll.
It's right between them. The chances are good.
I'm only like, I'm less than 4 foot tall, so.
Right? Shooting right over the top of you. Well, screw you, dice. They hate me. I've only been able to hit once tonight out of everything.
Oh, that's a pretty color, though.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Nosy, you're up. So if you're going to shoot from there, you also will need to do a little P-Cov.
Okay. Is that targeted? Is that
It is
targeted now?
Nosy. I mean, Serena's the one targeting him. There you go.
Pressed.
He's targeted now.
Did you do it or did I do it?
I did it. Yeah, Nosy. There you go. Oof, that is a critical. Roll your damage.
Instant
All right.
death.
It says it's supposed to be a burning thing, right? For 1d4.
Yep. So on his turn, it'll automatically apply to him. So you blast into him and it slams into his neck, and you see his hair and the side of his face starts slowly starting to burn. Little embers around the laser hole. Serena.
Okay.
By the way, this reminds me, if you run out of ammo in the middle of a fight because you forgot to reload or whatever, it is a move action to reload. So it's not the end of the world. I thought it was, but it's just a move action. So
So is that a
you needed a
trick that?
24, so you just barely missed it. He's starting to get wise to your wily ways. And that is also a miss. So you're so impressed by Nosy's blast that it sort of throws you off. 5.
Okay.
Your turn, 5.
I am so stupid right now.
So what?
Stupid. You heard me. I said stupid.
That's a hit. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Awful memory. Awful memory.
All right, so you slam into him with again with your bone scepter. He is not looking very good. So you see he did the damage. Takes an extra point of damage from the burn. Like a day at the gym, feeling the burn.
Yeah, but that's not a good burn.
It is.
And he hits Serena. Oh, sorry. So he does not do any damage at all. Control. What? 48. 22, so it's 26. Okay. All right, because of her damage resistance and his are using the axe, it slams into her, but she just sort of grunts.
Okay. So, oh, well, I guess I can't. That's one thing you're gonna have to fix for next week.
What's that?
Ara's sheet didn't get all of her information transferred over as far as ability stats and skills and all that jazz. So I'm just gonna fire at this guy again.
Okay, so when you open it, it doesn't populate correctly?
No, I open it and it just says ability stats, and I've got those, but
Are they all 10s or do they actually filled in?
they're all 10s.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you're seeing the same thing I see. So I'll need to, yeah, I'll go back through and see what I need to do to fix it.
That's why I was like, oh, I'm so like absent-minded. I could be using R this whole time, and then I pulled her open a few seconds ago, and I'm like, nope, guess not. All right, let's fire.
PC? No, it is.
Do I need
race.
to peek hub again? Yes, I do.
Yes, please. Data. Yeah, trying to see if it's under race. I'm trying to
Yeah, I
remember
didn't
where I
even
put them.
roll.
Does it have their own?
Did it show up on there?
No.
Freaking A, because it was a good roll.
Okay, let's see. Where the hell
Oh,
did
I had a 17 on the first one.
did the companions go? I'm
All
trying to
right.
remember. Races, maybe? Companion race. Do I not have the module open? Island, Archive 123, Operations Manual, Starfinder, Armory. Okay, we'll worry about it later. All right, so it is now no C again. Go for it. And there we go. Oof, that is a hit. Even with the cover. Pew pew does a little bit more damage with her laser. Serena, so you is got a bunch of people next to you, but you are photo attuned. Trick attack. Yay, that succeeds this time. So go ahead and apply the ability only, not the damage. Either flat-footed or the other one. All right, now roll your attack. Oof, that is a 1 on the dice. So sadly, that did not work. But the nice thing is he is flat-footed for everybody else. So, Fievel, your go. That's Solarian. 2, Serena. Solarian modes. Add companion. Ah, I know why it happened. All right, so it looks like I'm the one messed up with Discord because I couldn't hear Ron, can't hear Bobby. So let me get out and come back in.
It's a
I
difference.
didn't say anything either. I just did my rolls.
Yeah, I can hear everybody now. Okay.
Funny. Oh my word. You guys.
All right. So, Five-O, what do we see? How do you kill him?
Whack him out, man.
Smash him in the head with my jump up and hit him in the head.
Nice. All right. So he jumps up, slams his bone scepter into his face, and smashes into him. Hey, Dan Dazzle. Thanks for stopping by. So right now the setup is a little different than normal. We just switched to Unity tonight, Fantasy Grounds Unity. And while we were playing, the last player downloaded it, so I wasn't actually expecting it, so I don't have everything set up like I normally do. Next week we'll have cameras back with everybody playing. So if you're around at 5:30 or basically 2.5 hours ago, stop by and say hello. All right, we have Dan Dazzle joining us in the chat, saying hi. He does a lot of cool. He does a lot of PC games. Some really neat ones I haven't seen before. So he's a Twitch guy.
Sweet.
Well, hello, Twitch guy.
It's supposed to be PC.
All right, so we've got about 10 minutes left. So what are your initial thoughts? Let's start with Roberta. What do you think of Unity?
I really like it. I love, as Bobby pointed out, I love the detail in the map, how it's clearer. There's more definition. It's even almost somewhat brighter in this platform, so you can see it better. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I definitely love the dice rolls. That is super cool. Yeah. And then the effects that you showed us as far as weather, that's going to be really nice too, especially when we're outdoors and doing traveling and such.
And Ron, what do you think?
Oh, I think it's pretty cool. Except for I can't use my computer. I've got Chris's laptop here is about the size of my tablet. Instead of having a 21-inch screen, I think it's 13 at most, diagonal.
Ouch. Yeah,
So
that's rough.
it's really hard to see. But I like all the features.
And Bobby, what do you think?
What I want to know is, I want to know if the dice mechanics are the same because of the box rolling. I tell you, the thing was on the edge. The box was holding it up in a 19 and not a 1. But yeah, if you roll the dice on the screen itself, it bounces across the whole thing. But if you roll it into the thing, it's a box. And I'm just wondering if the mechanics are still the same. If the randomness is the same, then it's cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the random number generator is what happens first, and the dice rolling is just a graphic to support what the random
Okay.
number generator comes from. So I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
All right. Yes, that's my only problem, is that the screen is so small.
And Bobby, what do you
Unfortunately,
think?
I do like that you don't have to click on the enemy tokens to target them. You can just put the dice over it and roll the dice on them. I do like that.
So that's actually something you can do in Classic as well. Just so you know.
Why didn't you have? You never
rolling the
told
dice.
me.
You can also drop it onto the person in the combat tracker too.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 ways to target people. Yeah, thanks,
roll the
Dan.
dice onto
Yeah,
them.
we're using Fantasy Grounds Unity. Fantasy Grounds Classic is what we had been using. We just switched over to the Fantasy Grounds Unity. All right, guys. Well, so you are now in this room with 4 dead folks. This is where we will leave it. I'll let you search. They don't really have anything of value that's of any use to you. Just to remind you what you saw when you came in here. The walls of this rooms are lined with broken and dusty furniture. It's all moldy and stuff on it. It's not too bad. It's not like the totally barren places you've been going through. There are lots
Right.
of tracks. The you can tell this has been used, unlike a lot of the other ones. And obviously, I mean, you saw these 4 Kish. Those are people you recognize from being part of the part of the clan that's up in the northeast of the island.
Right.
But anyway, opposite the double doors, there's the big opaque wall. That's this thing here. Looks like a window that has this big opaque grate closed off with this window. And then you've got the small door, sort of just below the rail. But you also see along the walls, you see murals have been added over what was originally there. You've seen these before. You saw them in A Maze of Ghosts. You saw them outside. These ones here look like Kish with broken limbs and dark halos, sort of almost on like a journey as you look around the room. And that is where we will pick it up next week. So, how mobile is your monitor? Are you able to move the larger monitor over and just hook it up with an HDMI cord or something, Ron? Have 2 monitors?
This computer is Dell is Windows. I'm using Mac.
Ah,
And the
okay.
my Mac operating system will not accept the game.
Just because of the size?
No, because the operating system of my machine is too old for them to accept it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there was one. It said had the option for Mac. I had the same question. I'm just curious because I had a person ask me if Fantasy Grounds can be used with Mac. Have you been using Mac all along?
Yeah.
Okay, so that answered my question. I wasn't sure if Macs would be compatible with real
Yeah.
computers.
Yeah. That's
So that's cool.
compatible. It's just that
Computers.
I have El Capitan, and it needs at least a Sierra or better.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You going through the troubles. Bobby, I'm glad you were able to get it downloaded and running. I would say hold off for about 2 weeks. And a third time we use Unity, we will, at that point, you could then delete the classic if you want. But for now, let's keep it just in case the world ends or something, and we decide to go back. All right.
I've already deleted it, but if something happens and we need it, I can. Look at Ron shaking his head.
Yeah,
Is
you
he
already
shaking his
you
head
can
at
always
me or
download it again.
Yeah. I was just like, get rid of it.
All right, guys. Well, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me and playing. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to to doing it with Unity. Should be lots of fun. Exit. And everybody on stream. So, and it was on stream, guys. So YouTube will have it. Just search Spencer77 when you're on YouTube, and you'll be able to see the stream. And like I said, next week will be like it was with the cameras on it and the character info on the side and stuff. So, all right. So if nobody else has anything else, thanks, and I'll talk to you next week. Bobby, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, there, people.
Bye.
All right, and Dan, if you're still there, thanks for stopping by. We will see you guys next week, 5:30. I also, if you want to see how I'm going to be setting this up, come check me out on Wednesday at 10:30. I'll be setting this all up, getting stuff ready. The things that they mentioned tonight, doing some coding for Serena, adding a companion for Zerael. She has a spider companion, so I'll be doing that on Wednesday morning at 10:30 Pacific time. So stop by and say hello. I also messed around with Magic the Gathering Arena, so if you like that type of stuff, Thursdays at 2 Pacific time. Right now, I'm at a level where I'm getting my butt kicked a lot, but hey, I have fun and I just try to do better each time. Talk to you later. Thank you for stopping by. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.